I'm Sergeant Percival, and I'm going to go over one of the projects that I took the lead on a few months back. It was a squadron holiday party, and by the time that I was tasked to do this, we had about 3 months until the party was going to happen to start from scratch to making a grand party happen, and so that everyone be happy and be able to have somewhere to dance their butts off. So I compiled a team first off. I reached out via email and asked if anyone was interested in being part of the committee. I wanted to have a nice mix of people because we were going to act as a group. I wanted everyone to be able to play a role in these concepts. So we had creators. They came up with themes for the holiday party, as well as the entertainment, game ideas, what prizes we would have, and the venue that we would have the holiday party at. We had advancers. They ensured the venue was going to be available at that date and time. And they also set up a voting button via email for attendees to decide on the theme. And they decided on a budget for the prizes. We also had refiners on the team, and they came in, they challenged whether we should spend more money on the venue. Instead, would it be better to spend less on the venue and have more to spend on prizes to give out and vice versa? And they also determined, hey, what if the venue falls through? We should have a backup venue just in case anything goes wrong. They also came up with the idea of having drivers in case anyone was too drunk to drive, because we did plan on having alcohol at the party. And they also thought up childcare for those who needed it. On our team, we also had some people play the role of executors, where once we had everything kind of clear set, they reviewed it and they really solidified the budget, the theme, and the decorations that would relate to that theme, the venue options, food menus, and costs. A lot of the hard numbers. And they got to work making invitations and reservations. So there wasn't one specific person who played each role and played into each concept. It was a blended effort of everyone, playing a role in being a creator, advancing, refining. So everyone contributed in one point or another. As far as leadership and management, what I initially did was diagnose the situation. What do we need to make this holiday party a success? So I had everyone in the group kind of just open forum, let everyone know what they thought we would need to make it a success. And the consensus was we needed a solid team to ensure that all roles are filled, and even some volunteers to do things like set up, tear down at the holiday party. We needed money to be able to book the venue, the prizes, make sure we have a food menu, and a lot of good ideas on where to get the money. So some things I didn't know. One of the people in our group said that the 5-6 Club would be able to do that. They could help us out, and they did end up writing us a check, which helped a lot. There were people who came up with great ideas for fundraisers to contribute to us. And they also decided that we should have timelines for all the goals to be accomplished to meet the deadline. So it's just a lot of back and forth, people having good ideas. And in that instance, when I had a good grasp of what we needed, I decided to use my legitimate power because I was the highest ranking to guide and divide everyone into sub-teams. For example, okay, so we need venues. We need to decorate the place. We're going to have a venue and decoration sub-team comprised of 2 to 3 people. And then we're going to have treasurer group to make sure that money is being managed properly, that we're keeping tabs on all the money coming in and out, and we're keeping receipts. And prizes entertainment team, invitations team, etc. I wanted to ensure that we had good communication because we were on such a short deadline. So I wanted to set a time every week for us all to meet. I decided we will meet every Friday at the end of the day, and everyone's work allowed them to do it. So Air Force time was allowed. And we just met for usually around an hour and discussed progress, any updates, any issues that could arise or did arise during the process. And mainly, I just want to make sure that we were on track with the tasks that we were all delegated to do. I also created a WhatsApp group after someone had a good idea to do that. That way we could be in touch at all times in case we needed to give somebody a heads up on something that popped up. The team diversity on our team was mostly due to a variety of AFSCs. I'm medical, but it wasn't just medical people on the team. There was also some civilians, different ranks, age groups, male and female members. It was a good mix of people, which I think made the project more successful because everyone came in with their own different ideas because of their background and because of their diversity. And the sub-teams were made of a mix of everybody. I didn't only pair males to do, the money. I didn't only pair females to do decorations. Everyone was mixed up, and I allowed everyone a chance to volunteer into a sub-team that they thought they would be good at and would be interested in doing. And I made sure that there was a team lead in each sub-team because some of the sub-teams were made up of 3 to 4 people. So I wanted to make sure there was someone at the end of the day that's being accountable for that. Project management, I wanted to make sure we had a scope, so we had a date and time for the holiday party. And I wanted to make sure that there was going to be food, entertainment, prizes for the guests, childcare, drunk driver services available. The time was 3 months from notification, and we spent one day a week going over the progress. Budget was $10,000 total, and the process for the project began with initiation, where I determined the needs, the expected outcome, the analysis, budgeting, planning. That's where I delegated jobs and sub-teams, created a timeline of deliverables. For example, we need to have the venue booked on this date. We need to ensure we have all the prizes physically here by this date. And we anticipated a potential issue such as, okay, let's book a second venue just in case the first one falls through. And the execution portion, we put the plan into action. So we went ahead, started calling the venues, started getting prices on food, on prizes, started initiating the fundraisers in order to make more money to go towards the party, and formatting invitations, sending out emails for potential MCs and other roles that could help play parts, such as manpower. The impact that the concepts had on the team were both positive and negative. So the positives, everyone was able to stay focused on their part because it was made clear what their role was from the beginning. So there was never one person wondering what they should be doing or one person doing more than the other. Everyone felt included and like their voice mattered because we would all meet as a group together. It wouldn't just be, one person meeting with their sub-team. And this gave everyone a chance to speak, and everyone's voices were made valid. We never shot anyone's ideas down. And we were able to get all the resources we needed in the end, and we anticipated issues from the planning concept. And we actually, in the end, did end up having to go with our backup venue because of that. So that was a positive. That could have very well been a negative. Some of the teammates did feel stuck in their roles because the planning portion secured them into that from the beginning. That's one negative. I know one person said, I wish I did decorating instead of managing the money, but that was the only negative that this had on the team. Other than that, these processes and my role as a leader ended up making it a big success. Thank you.